Good.
We're ready.
Welcome to Delicasessions, part 1. This is the first one. I feel like it's like super magical that it is officially the year of Yorkies. Can we get a round of applause to Yorkies? Yeah, awesome. Also a round of applause to the Hookz for their set. Thank you again for being here. Up here, thank you. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves? We would know you as the Hookz, but names?
Yeah, I'm Jordan Pilger.
I'm Afton Gaspar.
I'm Casey Getz.
This is going to be really entertaining, them just like constantly switching the mics around the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, we got to share the mic.
Yeah.
We're cool with that.
You guys did a great job. Honestly, it was so good. I was very impressed. You guys have been playing music for a while now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when did you start?
We were just saying, Afton and I were just saying it's been about 10 years.
10 years?
Since me and him got together, yeah. And
So are you guys the original, like, the beginning of the Hookz?
we started
So to
jamming
speak.
together, yeah, originally.
That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
So how did you guys did you guys know each other growing up, or like how did you get into it?
A good old high school party,
Vibes.
you know?
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, we ended up upstairs, and I actually, I hadn't played guitar in a while, and I think Afton was just starting to play, and
You guys were like,
so I was like, damn, I got all these guitars on the wall, you know, we're hanging out, and then next thing you know, we're jamming up there, and I'm like, holy crap, this is kind of what I've been looking for.
bonding over Miller Lite is like, oh, you play? You play?
Yeah.
You want to be in a band?
Definitely one of those scenarios.
10 years later, and it's
Exactly.
like the
Here we
sensation
still
of a
are.
band. Great job.
Yeah, I think it's 2016 or 2015, so it would be 10, yeah.
We started jamming 2015 probably.
It was just a jam band, or was it?
Yeah, we were just me and him playing covers. Our first gig was at Sports Pungo Bar and Grill or some shit.
When was that? Like, how long did it take you to get your first gig?
I don't know. How did we do that? Yeah,
Trivia question. Sorry.
It was borderline open mic.
Give me a detailed timeline of when you started to where we are right now.
I've been annoying fine establishments around here for years. I just blow them up, you know.
Okay.
I started hitting them up and saying, hey, we have a band, you know, and let us play. And 90% don't get back to you, and then,
Well, I mean, valid, because you guys are great.
Yeah.
So when did you join the band then?
I have known Afton for a really long time, but I kind of started jamming with them in in 2020 during COVID.
Okay. That's also when you guys put your first album out, right? It was in 2020?
There was something already, I guess what you define as an album, but they had some recorded music that was 7 songs. Sometimes they call them EPs or,
Isn't it technically 8 or more is an album?
I think it's a pretty loose definition.
You put out music. That's a really big deal.
When I like I said, I already knew Afton, my interpretation of you guys was that y'all played fun house parties kind of stuff. Now we play a lot of bars and stuff.
Yeah.
But
I was looking at your Instagram, and you guys have a pretty packed schedule for
we play
where you guys are playing.
we play a lot now.
95th show
This year.
of 2025.
Just this year.
Guys, we're only in August. That's insane.
Yeah, that's when this iteration of what
Holy
we're
shit,
doing
dude,
now.
that's crazy.
I feel like we've only been doing this for a year.
Wow.
Going
okay.
really hard.
So you play at Murphy's. That's kind of a regular thing for you. Is there a place? Do you have a spot that's your favorite, either because of the crowd, or maybe it's the setup is super easy, or the sound?
Yorkies, obviously. Come on.
Right. I forgot.
Honestly,
Yeah.
we play at Taste too, but Yorkies is better than Taste. Don't get me wrong. We don't even say that name in
Am I
here.
allowed to say that?
We don't. Let's pretend.
Yorkies is
I
better.
didn't. Don't even say that establishment. No, but I mean, you got to give it to Murphy's. We play not as our favorite, but they put us on every week this year.
Yeah.
I really like playing at the Hunt Room. You know.
Okay.
Sometimes when you're supposed to be subdued and just kind of be that band in the corner, it can go either way. it's really nice to have people paying attention.
It doesn't matter where we play, it's who is there
Like
to
the crowd,
watch it.
how involved they
sometimes,
are.
yes, like sometimes, you know, you feel like you can't get an ounce of attention from anybody, and you're just like, the songs don't have the weight that they would have with the attention span. You know?
Okay, well, talking about the songs, where do you guys draw inspiration when it comes to like what you write, what you play? This is maybe a little creepy. I looked at your Instagram and I like watched a couple of videos of you jamming out, and I was like, this guy's like really passionate. And then you were up here doing the same thing, and I was like, yeah, this is just him. This is totally just him. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, where do you guys draw inspiration for your songs?
Yeah, fishing. Yeah,
Let's get deep.
Afton is a great songwriter. I think he is, you know, he's got a definite way with words. As far as, you know, me playing guitar, that's all like you were saying, that's all I've ever known how to do. You know, I feel like the most myself when I'm in the moment with the music, and to be connected with somebody who can put words to that and collaborate with, you know, I think is really important. And finding Casey too, you know, he was like the third brother we were missing, you know,
And we're missing a fourth, right?
we're working on the fourth.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
And a
yeah.
fifth.
And we got Andrew behind
And
the
a
lens
fifth.
out here. So, you know, we're ever changing. I honestly think we started playing this acoustic stuff. That's what's given us all these gigs this year. But it also has helped us a lot with just honing in on what these songs can be when you strip it down to, you know, you're playing in front of people. You can feel that if they're not, you know, and we're stripping it down to the bare minimum with acoustic guitars and yeah, you know, we'll do duo shows, just me and him, and if you don't have the songs there, that won't work, you know.
So do you write all the songs yourself? Do you guys collaborate on things, or?
He does most of the lyrics, but yeah, we'll sit in the rehearsal room and just, Casey will sit there and hit a beat, and we'll be like, yeah, that's the one, or
Yeah.
hey, I have this new song here.
I feel like the writing
This new
process is always different depending on the band. So like,
well, every song, you know, changes a little bit too, so.
Just like life kind of, you know, makes the songs. You
Yeah.
just write about shit that's real. And that's the thing, is you don't try to do something that it's going to burn out, you know. You want to do something that's going to last. So it's got to come from like a real place,
for sure.
you know.
Do you have a favorite that people should go and listen to that you guys have out right now?
My favorite isn't out yet. But
It's
yeah.
not out yet. Okay,
Yeah.
follow-up question. You guys had your first album officially in 2020, then we put out another one in 2022. 2024, you guys were putting out a bunch of like singles, EPs. We had one in February this year. Are we expecting some more music coming out soon?
Yeah, we're trying to get it out by the end of the year.
Oh, sick. Okay.
We're just playing so much right now. We're not taking it for granted, you know. Taking every show we can get.
Do you guys have regular jobs on top of this, or is this your like
Oh, yeah.
main gig?
Day job.
Sheesh, that's crazy.
Yeah, we're full time.
Especially with your packed schedule, like, good for you. That's
It
impressive.
takes some discipline for sure. I love it.
Can I borrow some, please? I'm actually not kidding.
I don't know. It's something to say. Like, I think when you get into music, when you're young, you sit there and you're playing in your room. You're playing in your room, and you're looking at these players, and they're playing these, you know, and you're like, it's almost unrealistic. You know, you're like, I can never make it. I can never make it. So once, it's hard for me to say no, and I think they can agree too. When you have finally get these establishments reaching out to you, and it's like, it literally becomes like hard to say no, because we really appreciate that, you know. We
guys
grew
are
up wanting that.
Pretty well renowned within the Virginia Beach community. I feel like
We still don't feel like it, but
I see your name everywhere.
Hell yeah.
Seriously. And
That's
maybe it's
awesome.
like one of those things where you see a car that you have and then you see it like pop up everywhere.
Nice.
But for you get for those that don't know, we had a Fall Harvest Fest at Yorkie's last year, and the Hookz performed, and it was honestly a big success. I think a majority of the people that showed up was because you guys were playing.
well, that's why we said Yorkie's is one of our favorite spots, because I feel like we're always the first, which is we don't take that lightly either. You
Yeah.
know, we love that y'all it's like family. You know, we'll do the first first show of everything that y'all got
Well,
going
which is
on.
also why you're here on our year anniversary.
Hey, let's go. That's what I'm saying. Whole bunch of ones.
We're grateful as well. I mean, that was an incredible show. Do you guys have anything else that we should know about as far as like what's coming up for you, your next show? Like we talked about, you know, seeing you at Murphy's. Do you have a show you're really
The main thing is this
excited about?
album, I think. You
Yeah,
know, we've been playing these shows all year to really figure out how we want to. You know, you get one shot in the studio, so it's like we're honing in all our parts.
Figuring out how to, you know, like shape the song.
Yeah.
You really see what works and what doesn't when you got crowds in front of you every night, you know. So
That's
it
true.
makes
Do you
you.
guys ever live record when you're doing your shows?
Yeah, but it's mainly for kind of practice purposes, you know.
Got it.
It's good to listen back, but
Like play
It's-
tapes for sports where you like go back and you're like, okay,
basically
we did this,
that's what
but
it
we should
takes,
not do
man.
this. Yeah.
You gotta really grind if you really want to be something. Like really.
At what point did it click for you guys as far as like the shows that you were playing where it was like, okay, we can show up anywhere and we just know like in and out how we're going to perform with each other? Was it immediate or was it something that took a while to do?
It's a different kind of high when you're playing in front of people. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of bands that get stuck playing, you know, doing their thing in a room, which is fine and that's great. But
Yeah.
it's a different kind of high when you get to share that and you feel that, like we were saying here tonight. You know, you can tell everyone's focused and there's just, I don't know how to explain it, but there's something in the room that
Yeah.
we're feeling. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And you can feel that in the hole in the wall bars where no one's paying attention
Yeah.
to. You know what I'm saying? And
For
that
sure.
gets us kind of like, that's when we're just running through the motions. But something really special happens when you can feel everybody on the same page as you.
I love that.
To your question, the reason we started playing is we felt it click right off the top. You know what I'm saying? Like when we first jammed, we were like, "Yo, we got something." You know, so like, yeah.
I get you. It was the Miller High Life.
Not for me.
I think that's a common theme for you. Oh, it's a Miller Light. Sorry. Just the
For
light,
these
not the
guys,
High Life.
No alcohol
Apologies.
for me.
Yeah, thank you for the 18 pack tonight.
Very welcome. Very welcome. We came prepared. Okay, well, I only have one more question. I think it's honestly the most important question. We obviously like just had a jam sesh, but I kind of want to know, like, you had the best performance of your life. You decided you're like ravenous. You need to go and get something to eat. You come to Yorkies. What is the sandwich that you walk in and get, and why?
The turtle.
The turtle. The turtle is turkey. That's true. It's named after Kip's dog.
I got a text from Andrew this morning that said, "Hey, let us know what sandwich you want too," and I instantly knew his was the turtle because he
That's
loves it
hilarious.
so much.
That's my favorite
I was
too.
like, I could have texted him right back.
It is. I don't know. I just feel like it's the Benny slaw. There's a little bit of spice with it. You got the Yorkie sauce, the sesame roll, which comes from
Crazy.
Philly, by the way. That's like what makes it special. Is we do everything traditionally like Philly style up in here. The Licio rolls are incredible.
Let's go.
Sheesh. How about for you?
I like the chopped cheese. Come on now, that's classic here.
Come on.
Come on now.
That's definitely a hangover cure for me.
Utah.
Utah.
That's my shit.
Utah is really good.
Yep. Yeah. You guys, whoever does the pictures on the website, nailed it.
I know. I want them all. Like I
Nailed
look
it.
at them and I'm like, oh my god, should I just buy all of them?
Yeah,
Like
and
I'm
it looks
always
just
the
like it,
person
too.
that eats with their eyes first instead of like what I can actually eat. So by the time I leave, I'm like, I have 15 sandwiches that I cannot eat. But then you get to go and give them to other people that haven't experienced Yorkies before and they're trying.
It's quite an experience.
It is. What about the side? Okay, every Yorkie sandwich comes with a side. So what are you choosing?
I'm not hip on a side.
You're not a side guy.
I
Are you a sauce guy?
I'm big sauce.
Okay. What sauce are you
kinda
choosing?
sauce.
It also comes with the Yorkie sauce, but I mean, like,
Oh.
is there a classic?
I haven't. I gotta test the waters.
Yeah, you do. You do. The sauces are really good. We actually came out with a couple within the past couple of months. We've like expanded the menu when it comes to our sauces, so you should definitely experience and explore what Yorkies has been coming up with recently. I would
Dude,
highly encourage
I'm
it.
fully in support of you guys. Best sandwiches.
I could talk about sandwiches forever. I know that that is not the thing for everybody, but I personally love food. So, well, thanks, guys. It's
Thank
been
you
such
so
a
much.
joy. It's been a
Oh my
pleasure.
God. This is so cool.
Yeah, thanks
Thanks everybody for hanging out with us. I know it's a Monday night, but so much fun.
It was amazing. So, can we give it up one more time for the Hookz?